So first off, just want to say Morgan is doing great, and we've been in talks, and he's cool with me putting this out there. And I figured, why not look over it and maybe help you guys avoid a break yourself. I love his heart and his determination to just get back into the sport that he loves, and he's already back out here competing. Just recently on his Facebook, he says, "It's been 4 months since I broke my left arm on the table. Thank you so much to the people that encouraged me to get back after it. Big thanks to my brother Cody Anderson for helping me train and prepare. I took second place in amateur class and took fourth in my first attempt at the pro class right arm." So hell yeah, man. Glad you're back out here, just jumping back into the sport and climbing and pushing to new heights. All right, so I am going to top roll here. My thought process is back this way and also trying to cup and keep things center of table as much as I can. Morgan is a really big and strong competitor, and I didn't want to go anywhere inside with him at all. So I'm just trying to run away from this solid man that I see in front of me. But I can see he's up here, front of the pad. He's got a lot of room this way to hit, and his shoulder is here behind his hand. So he comes in for a press to try and cut off my top roll. You can see his shoulder comes forward. He commits to a press. And at this point, I just pull back as hard as I can. I'm trying to pronate. And you can see this by my forearm is starting to turn over. But at this point, his hand is bent back. And then this is my hand. I'm just going to stop on this frame. As you can see, here's the angle. Here's his forearm. I was able to pronate and get his hand open. So the hand is open. And the rotation is just, it's too far outside his shoulder. He didn't have me scooped in over here, like over on this side of his shoulder. To avoid this happening, straighten up the shoulder, look at the hand, instead of continuing to drive with his chest and shoulders going this way, my hand going this way. We are creating opposite directions of torque, and that's what leads to the rotation here on the arm, going like this. This isn't to slight Morgan at all. He dove in for a press and tried to cut off my top roll, which is smart, something I'm just wary of. We had talked about the situation. He was curious about what I thought happened. He said he knew he wasn't in a good position, but he felt strong, and then it snapped. And so this was a very surprising break. I don't think either of us knew this was coming. He said, "All I remember is I hit inside hard, and I felt like I got you to my side," which he did. He hits, he gets me towards my losing side, but you stopped me, so that's where this is right here. And then I kind of paused and hit hard again, and that's when it broke. He hits, there's a pause, I stop him. You can see the rollout starting to happen in a spot where I needed to get to, and he was pressing. He lost his hand, and the lock between this and this wasn't going anywhere because they were both going this way. And then his hand started to go this way. That's essentially, probably the most simple explanation. But still, very surprising break. There is not another angle. I looked on the live stream of the tournament, and this whole section is frozen. I'll leave a link if you want to go see. I have to give a huge shout out to Sarah and Mikey for the amazing tournament that this was. It was run extremely well, and they both did an amazing job just taking care of their athletes, coming up to me and Morgan and doing their best to make sure we were okay after being shaken up about this unfortunate break. If you want to see the rest of the whole video from this tournament, that's on my channel, and that'll be linked below. You can just click on that video here too, as well. But hopefully you learned something. Stay smart, pull strong, keep learning and growing, and I'll catch you guys on a table somewhere.